Good afternoon, students. Let's continue our GK topic in the fourth lecture today and start with page number 24. Earlier to this, we have discussed 23 pages, and today we will discuss a very important topic in this page that we are consuming day by day, and it's also not good for health. Too sweet. Intake of sugar can instantly spike your blood sugar levels, making you feel energetic. But once the sugar level goes down, your body needs around a round of food to maintain the energy level again. Sometimes you feel like when we have fasting and we don't eat the food for so many days, what happened to us? We feel low, we feel weak. So in that case, we have to intake the sugar. Sugar means not the sugar here. Sugar means here the food that you provide you calories or the sugar. So here the cereals with the most sugar are eating breakfast is very important. Be careful. Many cereals that may seem the magical, they contain an unhealthy amount of sugar. Here the cereals are with the most sugar are that is Kellogg Fruit Loops 41%, Kellogg's Honey Snacks, Post Golden Crisps, Kellogg's Apple Jacks, Marto Meal Golden Puffs. So today we have a quiz with us. I hope you people just intake these kind of food. Fact and fiction. Eating breakfast help you to lose the weight. Is it a fact or a fiction? We have to tell. Okay, that eating breakfast help you to lose weight. When we eat breakfast, it helps us to lose weight. Yes, it's a fact. People think that if they do fasting and they just skip their breakfast, then they will lose the weight. No, the air just take place in their body and their body fat increase. But if you take the breakfast, it help you to lose the weight. Next, which is the following food? Which is the following food not high in fiber? It's mashed potato, raisin, or raspberries. Which is? The answer is A. It's mashed potato. The next one, what's one way to make pizza healthier for the children? It should bake it long, it should add vegetables, or it should add more cheese. No, the answer is B. If we add more vegetables, then pizza becomes healthy for the children. Blueberries are the superfood. That is a superfood. Is it true or is it false or no? But raspberry are. So let's see. The correct answer is A. It's true. Is peanut butter is not good for the kids? It's false. How many calories there in a single cup serving of the fruit smoothies? If you have the fruit smoothie is a kind of dish. You may have the recipe on the Google search. So how many calories does it contain? If we talk about the calories, it contains 130 calories. If you skip your breakfast, you're more likely to snack throughout the whole day, binge on unhealthy food, and both of above. What will you do? If you don't take the breakfast, you the whole day you keep on eating snack because when you take the breakfast properly, you feel so good. So, sorry, the answer is both. You just keep on taking the uh, you just keep on taking the snacks, and moreover, you just bring on the unhealthy food. So the answer is B. Sorry. Eating breakfast slows down your metabolism, increase your metabolism, or increase your sympathetic nervous system. What it will do? The answer is when we eat a breakfast, what will happen to us? It increase our metabolism. So the answer is B. Foods such as parsley, spinach are great source of calcium. Is it true or false? But when they cooked only, then it is no. It is the rich in calcium. It's a great source of calcium. Too much cheese can be bad for the children. Yes, when we intake the too much cheese, no doubt it creates fats. So, but for the children, if we talk, children keep on doing the physical movement a lot. So, if the children intake the food, the protein helps them to have a well growth. So, it is false for the children. When it comes to protein, nothing beats that delicious apple. If you want to talk about the proteins, then nothing can be beat. So the answer is B, false. So it is all about for this lesson. I'm just clearing the drawing. Let's go for the next page. It is the rainbow nutrition. You have to read this page only. You have to read it yourself because in this page, the food is given to us. I'll send another PDF. It is not clear. And you may read that which food is rich in which type of minerals or snacks and what type of benefit it provided. The next is our self-ability test, in which you have to find the answer by your knowledge. Self-ability test is there. You have to do it. You have to find the Google search and give the answer of this page. The next is pollution and life. That what is the effect of pollution in our life and how can we reduce pollution? We can study about these type of questions and we can give the answer of these questions. Let's see. Anybody can tell me what are the causes of pollution nowadays? Pollution is spreading a lot. What are the causes? Raise your hand if anybody is able to tell me. Nobody. There are so many causes, beta. Okay, let's go for the chapter because time is less left with us. Which of the following invention does not consume any fuel, does not create pollution, keeps the users fit and is inexpensive too? Solar oven, windmill, or bicycle? Yes, no doubt the answer is bicycle because it do not create any fuel. It do not create any pollution and moreover it is not as much expensive. Which gas plays decisive role in affecting the climate of the earth? That which gas means decisive means the negative role. It's carbon dioxide. Which organism is the most affected by the acid rain? Which organism affected by the acid rain? If we talk about the organism, it is fish because the acid rain flows in the seas at the last and which harm the life of the fishes. Which living being is good pollution monitor? It is mollusks. Which of the following cause of the maximum noise pollution? The maximum cause of the noise pollution is aircraft take off. When the aircraft take off, it create a lot of noise. Which of the following does supersonic aircraft and rockets cause the maximum damage? Which of the following does the supersonic aircraft and rockets? I think everybody is aware about this. Which thing? It's the ozone layer or the stratosphere or ionosphere? What should be the answer? Anybody knows? Raise your hand, please. You have, hopefully you have just read it in your science as well. So the answer is ozone layer, a very famous layer that everybody listen about it. It's ozone layer. Let's go for the next. Which ecosystem is the oldest of all? Which ecosystem is the oldest of all? It is the tropical rainforest. Which one is tropical rainforest? It will be the answer. In 1957 to 1958 marked the end of the long period during the Cold War when the scientific interchange between East and West had been seriously interrupted. What was it called? It is called the SEA International Geophysical Year. The answer is International Geophysical Year. Next is the next page, page number 28. Big trouble. Know the enemy. You know, these mosquitoes are our enemies nowadays because just because a single bite of a mosquito just cause a lot of kind of troubles for our body. It have aches, pains, fever, rash. Moreover, different type of fever may we have, which is very much difficult to treat. Might be they will be the life threatening. So we should be very careful about these things that we will learn in this chapter. See what are the big troubles, what are our enemies. We should know. Dengue, everybody is aware about the dengue fever nowadays spreading every year. In the month of November, you see 100 million of people every year just impacted by have the impact of these kind of mosquitoes on them, and it's a life threatening as well. People died, so many people died every year, so we should take care. The number one, it is given, the mosquito thrives in the place overflowing the sewage, rubbish heaps and puddles of the water. Wherever in these areas, if you find the mosquito thrives, you should stay away from that. It loves the congested cities, reeling under the real estate booms where only needs to fly a short distance to suck the human blood. It concentrates in the area where the coolers and air conditioners have not been cleaned up for a long time. If we talk about the symptom of the dengue, these are aches and pain. Your body will be there, acute headache, pain behind the eyes, in muscles and joints. Severity of the joint pains has in dengue, and it is known as the break-bone fever. Fever and rashes. It usually starts with the high fever. A rash appears 3 in 4 days after the start of the fever, and vomiting and loss of appetite is also a very common occurrence in this type of fever. Hot and cold. Initially, the illness lasts for 2 or 3 days and fever then drops when the patient is sweating heavily. Temperature rises again, but not as much as the first time. And it can be cured only just with the help of analgesics, and the anti-fever medication are the best, but you should avoid the aspirin, and fever can last up to the 10 days because it's a life cycle of the dengue mosquito of 10 days, but the complete recovery can be taken as a 1 month low. Home care we should do, and the cycle of fever is it is in the month of August, September, October and November. And usually you have the fever from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 5 to 6 p.m. So you should take care of this. You should take the home cares. You should take juices, have the consumption of the coconut water as well. So here some questions related to dengue is given to us. Let's answer these. How is dengue fever transmitted? How the dengue fever transmitted? With the bite of an infected with the bite of an infected mosquito. The second question, can dengue spread by the direct contact with the infected person? No, it is not communicable disease at all. It cannot be spread by the other person, but it can be spread by having a bite of the infected mosquito. Are vaccine available to prevent dengue? No. Still no vaccine has been developed to prevent dengue. Are antibiotics are useful in treating the dengue infection? Not at all. Antibiotics will not be provided. It's analgesics that is provided for the treatment of dengue. Which infected organism is responsible for the dengue? It's virus. What is it? It's virus. For how many days does the dengue virus circulate in the blood? 2 to 7 days. How many days it is? It's 2 to 7 days. Bleeding in dengue occurs due to decrease in the platelet level. It happens just due to decrease in platelet level. Dengue fever is also known as break-bone fever. It is known as break-bone fever. Dengue usually attacks the people who have low immunity, who have the low immunity. Dengue attacks on those people. Dengue fever incubation period ranges from 3 to 14 days. It's 3 to 14 days. I'm just going to rub it, clearing it, and go for the next. Sorry. The last question of the chapter is the signs and symptoms manifested by the patient in the febrile phases dengue with other than the fever. It's severe gastrointestinal bleeding. What is it? It's severe gastrointestinal gastrointestinal bleeding. So this is all about for the day that we have done. You have to learn each and every question so carefully. Do it so well and send PDF to me tomorrow. If anybody have any doubt, please ask.